Western Digital demos blazing fast Gen 5 SSD performance with in-house controller, 7 watts performance SSD up to 15 GB per second, 5 watts mainstream SSD up to 10.7 GB per second. Western Digital has demoed spectacular performance of its next-gen Gen 5 SSDs, which feature low-power modes of 5 watts and up to 15 GB per second speeds. Western Digital showcases brutally fast and low-power Gen 5 SSDs with performance 7 watts and mainstream 5 watts consumer storage devices, up to 15 GB per second speeds. At FMS 2024, Western Digital showcased its next-gen storage solutions based on its in-house Gen 5 SSD controller. These products will target the consumer segment and come in various options for PC platforms such as desktops and laptops. Western Digital has mainly released mainstream and high-end Gen 4 drives throughout 2024 when others were rolling out their respective Gen 5 SSDs, hitting speeds of up to 14.5 GB per second using the Phison E26 controller. We only recently saw the influx of other controllers in the market such as InnoGrid's IG5666, which also delivers over 14.0 GB per second speeds but utilizes 2400 mount, S and 232 layer NAND flash, TLC. For its Gen 5 SSD solutions, Western Digital will be incorporating its own in-house Gen 5 controller, which utilizes BIC's 8218 layer 3D TLC NAND and features up to 8-channel DRAM and 4-channel non-DRAM designs. According to the SSD manufacturer, the drives offer up to 2 TB of storage capacities with twice the performance uplift and 55% efficiency uplift over Gen 4 SSDs. Western Digital is also demoing its Gen 5 SSDs on laptops, mobile workstations, making it a first for the Gen 5 segment in general. Starting with the products, we first have the high-end performance Gen 5 SSD solution, which is rated at a power draw of 7 watts and delivers up to 15 GB per second speeds and over 2 million random IOPS, read, at 6.53 watts to be exact. That's very good considering early Gen 5 SSDs have been going beyond 10 watts with the higher performance variants. For the mainstream Gen 5 SSD segment, the manufacturer has its DRAM-less design with 4 channels and rated speeds of up to 10.7 GB per second, at 4.97 watts. Even the mobile workstation solution is something to behold, with up to a 90% efficiency uplift over the existing Gen 4 drives. This memory offers up to 10.7 GB per second too while maintaining low power. The current iterations of Gen 5 SSDs require large cooling solutions to sustain their performance for long durations, but with Western Digital drives, we can see a better mainstream implementation and adoption due to their lower power requirements, which will lead to lower temperatures too. The company plans to release its first products next year, which is around the same time Samsung will be rolling out its solution, so expect lots of Gen 5 action in 2025.